that, I can't believe it. I actually don't believe it. So I don't believe it.
I can't find my keys. It's like 5 in the morning. Trying to go get Starbucks. Who has suggestions like when you walk out of your house, the biggest thing in the morning is I'm afraid of coyotes. So usually I beep my car really loud before I even get out of the door. We're going to Starbucks right now. Holy crud, the AC's on. And I'm gonna tell you all the deets. Mask up.
Can I do a tall, flat white hot?
Sure.
And can I get an ad shot of espresso?
Sure.
And oat milk.
And will that do it for you?
Yes, please.
All right, and what's your name?
Jordan.
Jordan.
The pastel cups here are so cute. Okay, I got my drink and I always get oat milk. I got a tall oat milk, hot flat white with an ad shot. I was asking if they still had pumpkin spice, but they didn't. So just regular. She almost put regular milk in. I was like, I don't like being that annoying person because what if they're not working on my drink, but I was the only person in there and she poured regular milk and I was, I think I asked for oat milk. She was really nice. It was okay. She was asking me about my camera and flight attending. I have been kicked out. I'll tell you the details of that. But yeah, I've been booted. I don't know how that happened. I guess everything is seniority order in flight attending, which it is. My friend said someone actually that wasn't at LA bumped us out. But I'm gonna drive home and explain the whole thing. I just realized she gave me a grande. No complaints. I'm laughing because I wasn't really sure how I was gonna film this. It's before 6 a.m. so it's really dark outside and I have no natural lighting. And my dad, Jay Bravo, he has that YouTube studio, but it's too early to like go use it. So my mom has this light and she says that it's just like a light, a living room light. It's a ring light. I always make fun of her. I'm like, that's 100% like a YouTubing ring light, so I'm gonna use that. I'm flight attendant Jojo. I'm a flight attendant for a US carrier. We had to pick our new airport bases. Watch this video above. I explain everything and how I picked my bases. Well, now they've announced the bases. That was yesterday. When I say that someone kicked me out of my base, I don't know if I literally mean that or not. When I bid for my bases in order, I put LA as my first option and that's where I currently work, LAX. And I waited 3 years to get it. I've been here for a year. Now I've been kicked out. I thought because I already had LA, no one senior to me. If they were in Charlotte, Dallas, Philly, I didn't think they could come to LA. My friends said that they could. The people that weren't based at LA got us kicked out. I missed it by 1,000 people in between us. I don't know how many people put LA. So it could have been 50, it could have been 100. Let's just say 10% put LA. That would be 100 people I missed it by. That is nothing. You guys know how important it was to me. I used to tell myself all the time, I should make a YouTube channel because I've had this channel for less than a year and I really pivoted towards flight attending. I have a lot of travel vlogs before this. I used to think, oh, if people knew how it was to commute, like how lonely I felt and sad, and like I'm sure people could relate to this. It wasn't like me trying to say if people knew, but like it was more of a relating to people. I told myself I would never commute again. It was so hard for me. I cried. I felt really lonely all the time and I never wanted to do it again. So when I got LA, never in my life did I think that I was gonna leave LA. Only way I was gonna leave LA is and commute again was to move to Australia with my husband. And like I'd joke about commuting Sydney to LA. I thought this is the best day. As much as like my wedding day was one of the best days of my life and accepting Jesus, like right next to it was getting LA and Marcus getting his green card. So to be kicked out feels like the
one of the best days of my life has been taken from me. I don't know, if you work for my company and if you know if a senior person could have traded into LA before I got priority to hold it, let me know. I don't believe that was possible, but she says it was. I think a big thing when I first found out, I kind of accepted, oh wow, I might not be LA based anymore. When they asked us to bid for new bases, I know that LA is one of the hardest bases to get into as a flight attendant. So I just accepted that it probably wouldn't be my base anymore because I'm so close, because I missed it by however many people. Then there's the chance of me coming back sooner than later. So this vlog isn't completely depressing, and now you find out where I actually got based. Apparently our schedule app told everyone that they were going to Boston. I don't have that app on my phone because I switched phones mid-furlough and I just never downloaded it again. And my password to log in to the company website expired. So I actually didn't find out on my own. One of my friends went and found me on the transfer list and told me where I was based. So I got a screenshot and it said DFW. It was funny, she's a few years junior to me and she sent me hers and it was DFW and we both live in LA. And I was like, that sucks for you. And then she was like, wait, what seniority are you? Because she did see that people were getting LA. And then I told her my seniority number and she was laughing. And I was like, are you kidding me? I mean, my choices, I put LA, Dallas, Boston. Those were my top 3. I was really hoping to get one of those. Dallas is financially the best option for us right now. Found out with my mom. We were chatting about it, just saying like, this is temporary. I know one of my friends just texted me, I'm crying. This is the cherry on top. We've paid our dues. It's been years of waiting this out, and then it gets taken from us. She was LA based too. There are a lot of mixed emotions. I think because I haven't been called back to fly yet. The process is that they gave us our bases, but they have to call you back to fingerprint, do a drug test before I start flying again. I think because I haven't done that yet, I'm not like dead set that I'm for sure Dallas. Like, I'm being very hopeful by the time that I get flying and get a schedule that I can put my name on the transfer list to LA and be back in LA pretty soon. I know classes, like I'm 2016 and classes up to 2019 got to LA, maybe even 2020. So people that just got it and got it taken from them, like my friend, I think she was 2018. That's really sad for them because they probably just moved back February or March 2020 and now they're moving again. But a benefit is too, like I saw the transfer list. I have a lot of friends that are in Dallas, another flight attendant, Casey, YouTuber, friends that I made in Chicago and people from LA. They actually, a lot of them did pick San Fran and they did get San Fran. But I just want more adventurous flying. So that's why I put Dallas. And I am looking forward, a new place to live. I'm married and my husband said that he'll move to Texas with me, which is insane because he's from Australia and like I've made him consider moving to Chicago. We thought we were moving to Chicago when we first got married. Then I got LA the month we got married and we moved to LA, and then I get furloughed. And then we say we want to move to Australia. And now we're moving to Dallas. Who lives outside of Dallas? Austin. If there are really nice areas around Dallas, please let me know. I'll start looking into it. I would love to know how many people have actually lived in Texas, what you like about Texas. Give me all of your information. If you've ever been displaced by work, I would love to know if any of you have done that, how you get through that. What was your mindset? What was your family's mindset? In reality, I won't be looking for a place to live until they fingerprint me and properly have me come back to work, and then we will start looking for a place. But Marcus and I are still pretty dead set that we want to go to Australia. They've only made it to maybe class 2014. I don't even think 2015, and I'm 2016. So they have a lot of people to call before they actually get to me. So I think that's why I'm handling this so differently than I thought I would.
Because if you told me last year while I was flying at LAX that I would have to transfer to Dallas, I would probably consider quitting. I have to go move somewhere else, and I've waited so long for LA. Like, I think I'm more ready. I feel that God's maybe prepared me to potentially do this move. When it said Dallas, I kind of just felt settled. Like, yeah, I knew that this would happen and this is probably what's best for me. That was a weird thing to say out loud, to think that I've accepted Dallas. I'm gonna be on that transfer list to LA. And then last night I went to bed and I was talking to my husband. I'm like, what do you think? This doesn't just affect me. And he was ready for it. Like, he's ready for a new adventure. That's like, if you want to date a flight attendant, be ready for an adventure for sure. And then with so many people commuting, my roommate from training, she got Dallas too. She's gonna commute. And I was like, I'll get an extra bedroom and you can like use it as a crash pad. So I think it'll be fun. There's a lot of us in Texas now. I'll probably be pretty senior, which is also really reassuring. I don't know, it's gonna be a fun, big flight attendant base, junior flight attendant base. I'm really thankful for you guys and being with me through this whole process. I hope you're excited for me. I hope you're bummed out too. I think I was more bummed when I found out I had to pick a new base, but I really appreciate you going through this whole process with me. Like, I was freaking out yesterday, trying not to think about it, knowing that I didn't even have a password to like access to see what base I got. I was trying to be very low-key, chill, accepting of this new chapter in my life and a new journey in this channel of moving to a new base. Never thought that this would happen again. I genuinely didn't think that I was ever gonna have to go to another base. But here we are. Please make sure you are subscribed because I'm consistent. We have a video coming out tomorrow too. But I hope you enjoy your weekend or whenever you choose to watch this. Bye. Oh, you know what would be so funny? If you watch this like in a year and I'm already living in Dallas and I'm like, I'm a Texas girl now, which I'm so LA, so California, but like mainly LA. That would be so funny to see like how much I've changed in a year's time. That's all.